and welcome back to another episode of the Sinead Says podcast. This week we're doing a wee Christmas special, so we're just going to chat about Christmas crack, just have a wee bit of banter. It'll probably be a short episode. We've got some of your stories and some of your Christmas stories, Christmas confessions, and then me and Gemma are going to talk a bit about Christmas at the other side of the world. But before we go into it, just want to say thank you to our sponsors, BetterHelp. So BetterHelp are an online counselling platform who offer therapy services online via the app, via the internet, and they're so easy, accessible to use, and you can get 10% off your first month with betterhelp.com/Sinead. That is betterhelp.com/Sinead. So, hello, welcome, Gemma. We haven't seen you since you got engaged.
No, you seen me back in Ireland.
No, but I know, but like we haven't spoken to you on the podcast.
You have. You had me back when I was in Dublin with you.
And you were just engaged.
Oh,
and we talked about engagement things.
Sorry. Yes, okay. I thought you meant you hadn't seen me at all since I got engaged.
I know.
Now we're back in Australia.
Yeah, wedding's booked.
Wedding's booked. Only just booked.
We celebrated there at our Christmas staff do. We went up to Port Douglas.
It was amazing.
It was so nice. We literally just chilled and relaxed. Loads of cocktails.
Ladies of leisure for a few days.
Yeah. We really enjoyed it.
Pina coladas.
We didn't drink that much. We're so good.
No, we were good.
We were like, we need to get out of Sydney. So we stopped drinking and then we went out and had a few. We only had a few cocktails, but we didn't go out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it. So welcome back.
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you
back. Good to have you here, sitting doing this live.
Oh my God, I know. It is so good.
This in your new house.
In my new house. Sorry that there's not much. We've got one thing above us that says it's weird to be weird. That you got my. Oh my God, is the plastic even off it?
It's weird not to be. No, that's Sinead.
Oh my God.
Sinead's. Everything still has labels in Sinead's house. I spend my time going around with scissors, cutting labels off things.
No, listen, right. So basically I thought that everyone has the same thought process as me, but I actually think there could be something possibly wrong with me. Like the other day she was like, why have you not cut the label off your table and chairs upstairs? And I was like, honestly, Gemma, every time I look at that table and chairs, I think, okay, I'm going to go downstairs and get the scissors and cut that off. And then I go downstairs and then I forget.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with me, no?
Yeah.
That's not right, is it?
There's a touch.
But then today was the day I just did everything.
You got stuff done.
I got everything done, but I just get everything done in one day.
Yeah.
Although there is still a label on the table and chairs upstairs.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. But I'm gonna go
after this podcast. We're gonna go cut it off.
Yeah. But I was looking around before she came to make sure everything had the labels off, just in case. But anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. So hope everybody enjoyed the holidays.
Yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed the holidays. We're just finished. We were going to do the Christmas special before, but we were like, we'll actually have Christmas.
Mm-hmm. And then we can talk about it.
So first of all, if you're like away from your family, Gemma does a great thing. Like she does dinner and everyone has to have one dish each. So we all make one dish. I made pigs and blankets.
Mm-hmm. Really? You done okay.
Okay.
I would say, yeah, you done okay.
Okay. Because you can't get pigs and blankets in Australia, it's not a thing here.
It's not a thing.
So
Sinead FaceTime me on Christmas Eve. She's like, how do I do this?
No, listen to this, guys. So no, was it the day before I was taking the piss? Where obviously like I'm only in charge of that one thing. Everyone else does one thing. And I was like, Kyle, I'm going to take the piss out of Gemma. And I text her going, Gemma, can you do my pigs and blankets here? And she was like, you better be fucking joking. Yeah. And then I said, oh, it's okay, Kyle will do them for me then. Yeah. And she texted me about 5 text messages in a row. And she was like, that's too rude for the podcast. She's like, you better be getting the ride for this. If you're swapping sausages for sausage, that's
the only way it's acceptable.
Although that was not the case, guys. That was most definitely not the case.
She was just being lazy.
No, I wasn't being lazy. I was taking the piss out of you.
Okay.
Just to get you riled up for Christmas. Pigs and blankets were made and everything went to plan.
Everything went to plan. We had a great day.
We were very drunk before the dinner.
Oh, already. Yeah. Because it took a while, didn't it?
I know. Well, there's a lot of us as well. Yeah. So, but I think that's just normal in Christmas dinner that everyone's dinner is like a little bit later than it should be, nothing.
Yeah. And you didn't come around about 3:30.
I was there first there.
You were there?
See, I'm getting good.
You're getting good.
I think now I've got my house and all, I'm organised and everything. I'm getting like on track. I've been AWOL living out of my suitcase for like
months.
7 years. It feels like 7 years. I've been living out of my suitcase. Like this is the first time actually unpacking feels
unreal. Good.
It feels good.
Feels good.
So yeah, we just had our Christmas Eve dinner and we played a lot of Twister.
Yeah, we actually had such good crack, didn't we?
Yeah, we went around the table, said what we were grateful
Oh,
for.
that was cute. And something you were looking forward to.
What we were looking forward to. I was looking forward to wedding planning.
Yeah, I know.
Even though it's not my wedding. What was yours? Just everyone being back together.
Yeah, I just was really grateful that, you know, to look around the table and see all our Oz fam back together, sitting at the table together was amazing after a few years apart. So
your voice is gone.
My voice is gone, guys. I'm sorry if this is so croaky. I just feel like
took it too far, didn't you?
Took it too far, yeah.
Took it too far.
We took it too far.
Actually, she didn't take it too far. It was one night. We've really only been out one night.
Well, we went out. Remember, we done the Cairns Diner.
Oh, guys,
that night as well, and then we were out that night as well, and that was just before Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So I feel like it's just been mad. Everybody is mad in the run up to Christmas anyway.
Yeah. So then Christmas Eve, and then like that's our Christmas. So we kind of do that Christmas, and then everyone usually goes to the beach on Christmas Day. But to be honest, I didn't expect to have such a lonely Christmas.
I know.
I was a wee bit emotional, wasn't I?
You were.
I know. I wasn't well. You actually weren't on the phone. Kyle was on the phone to me. Oh. I think everyone was scared for me then.
I got the voice note and I played it, and Niall was like standing beside me. He's like, that makes me feel so sad. Let's go get her.
But you know, like I didn't expect it. Obviously we had our Christmas Eve dinner, and then I went home, and then I woke up and I was like making myself coffee, and I was like sitting outside, and I was like, oh my God.
And you know what we said as well the next day was, why did you not just stay in mine on Christmas Eve?
I know. I didn't think for that at all. I know. But then anyway, like to be honest, it was a good hard thing. I've never had a Christmas like that. I've never had a Christmas where I was like living alone and like just turned single, 30, like
it's just everything. A lot of things.
It fucking hit me hard. And then I seen a post the other day, and it was just like things are more heightened as well because obviously Christmas Day is the day that everybody posts. So there's engagements, especially when you're our age. Engagements, babies, like everyone's having baby announcements. Everyone's in their matching pajamas.
Triggered.
And then obviously I was just like, I was really emotional. And then also because we were all meant to go to the beach, but then you went to a different beach because like that was where your beach was at. And then obviously all my Bali friends were with Jack because like shared custody at this point. So,
I know.
So I was watching everyone's stuff, and it was like his day, and I was like, but you know what? I didn't even expect to be at that
beach.
No, I didn't expect to even be with them, but looking at them just made me so sad. So I don't know if anyone knows how to navigate breaking up with someone in the same friend group. Please let me know, because
it's difficult.
Yeah, it's just sad.
Yeah.
But we're better today. It's not Christmas Day today.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
And I actually seen this quote. I think I shared it on my Instagram as well. And it was like, I think it definitely goes for people away from home as well. It's like, happy Christmas, everyone. To those that are alone, having a tough day or missing people, remember today is just another Sunday and tomorrow is a brand new day. You have a lifetime full of special days ahead of you.
Yeah. And that's what it is. I actually knew that, and I was chatting about that on my story. I was like, it's literally just one day that feels sad. And like I've never felt like that on Christmas Day, so I just knew that like it was going to be temporary. But it's just heightened because you've also got social media, so it's hard when you're comparing yourself to other people, and you're just like, but and also like
as well, because when you're looking at stories from people at home, they obviously like Christmas at home and Christmas here is two totally different things. So you obviously always feel like you're missing out on something, don't you? Like even though we were so satisfied the day before with our Christmas dinner and everything, but like you still wake up on that Christmas day and you're still watching, like, you know, well, especially this year you have your niece as well, her first Christmas, like your family sending you photos of that. Like it is difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy being away. Like
I know you said you were on your phone. You just started crying as well, didn't you?
Yeah, so I FaceTimed my mummy and daddy on Christmas Eve. Well, their Christmas Eve, so our Christmas morning. And I wasn't even really feeling sad, but as soon as I answered the phone, like I burst into tears. And I was like, I don't know why I'm crying. I'm okay. I promise I'm okay. But yes, it's just it's just one of those days. Like, it's never going to be easy.
Yeah. I didn't even get to call my mum and dad on Christmas Day because I was really emotional. I didn't want them to see.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't want them to be worried about me. So I was like, hey, I've got your presents. And I wanted to tell them over the FaceTime. But then I was like, I'm just going to wait because I just don't want them to see me like a wee bit emotional. And plus, guys, I was hungover and it just, like, the emotions were high.
Yeah.
So.
And lack of sleep as well. We were doing sunrises all week.
Yeah.
We were running on a couple of hours sleep. Like most nights.
Yeah.
Like it takes its toll.
Yeah. So if you're one of those people that was alone and you're far away for Christmas, know that you're not alone.
You're not alone.
And it's one day.
Yeah.
And also there was somebody there when I was putting up like Christmas confessions, and someone put up saying I'm the only single one in my family, but I felt so free. Yeah. So there's this ultimate freedom. And I remember like the week leading up to Christmas being like, how amazing is this? Like not having to buy presents for anyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no partner. Like I was like, I felt like real sense of freedom. So there is like positives in it as well. So I kept trying to take the positives as well. But
you're just buying presents for Niall now.
Oh, I bought a present for Niall. He wasn't even my secret Santa, but I had to buy him that. I got him a apron that said good looking cooking, or something like that. Yeah. But he loves his barbecue.
He loves his barbecue.
So I was like, I couldn't walk past the shop and not get it. And then I got a karaoke machine, so I'm buzzing.
The karaoke machine, I brought it over, with me in that massive IKEA bag full of stuff of Sinead's that was left at my house.
I just left it. I literally got a taxi and bailed. I think I backdoored it, to be honest.
Yeah. No, well, we all went to bed.
We all went to bed then, okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
But yeah, that was our Christmas day. I went on the beach. You had a very wholesome day.
I had to have a wholesome day because I was exhausted.
And I was like, I need to be around people. I need to be like lit. But then I couldn't get lit.
Yeah.
I went to the beach and it was a wee bit hectic. And then I went home early. So I had
the beach looked like a rave.
It was like a full blown rave.
I was like, I can't be doing that today. I can't do it to myself.
Well, I was there.
You were there.
In there in swimwear.
Literally.
And there was just so many people there. It is a good opportunity to like mingle with everyone there. But I couldn't handle it and went home early. So it was a lonely Christmas for me. So if it was a lonely Christmas for you, you're not alone.
No.
Me too. But it's just one day. We're back on track now.
And that's it.
And that's it.
That's it.
All right. Okay. So our Christmas crack is, we did a Christmas crack question box.
Yes.
And like Christmas confessions, just to sort of see everyone's vibes over Christmas, just to give us a laugh. Although I feel like literally everyone just gets with everyone at their Christmas party.
It's like an excuse to...
I know, but is that not so awkward? I'm saying to you, you've been with one man your whole life, like. Fuck's sake. Like, you can't give me that Christmas crack.
I know. I love hearing the crack though. I'm all for the stories.
I
love it.
She's trying to get me on a single bandwagon because she wants to live through me.
Yeah.
But she's also being not so good at it. No. So I've got one single story for you. So guys,
you have to tell them.
I went on one date, okay? Why are you laughing? I went on one date, right? And he was actually lovely. He was so nice. Although we found out his age.
No.
25. We couldn't do it. Like, I was just like, I know what I want and I can't go for this. Like, I know what I want, and I was like, I can't do the 25s. Like, I can't. So, but I went on a date, and he was lovely, and we were out one night, and he was there, and he asked Gemma to, like, convince
you to go on a second date.
And I don't know what she said, but he just turned around to me and he goes, "You want a baby?" I was like, "What?" And she just goes, she just came crawling over and she goes, "I'm doing God's work. I'm doing God's work here." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then what did you say?
No, he was like, "I need you to get me on a second date with her. Like, I really like her. And like, I'm so mature for my age and everything." And I was like, "Look, let's be real here." Realistically, she's looking a baby in the next year to 2 years.
Not next year.
Are you looking
just
at
in the general future? Like, guys, no, not in the next year, but like
in the near future.
In the
near future,
it has to be in the plan.
It's in the plan.
Yeah,
and that wouldn't have been in his plan. Let's be real.
And you just go, "Here, she's mad wanting babies, so like, unless you can provide that, like, come on, you cockblocked."
It worked. Well, cockblocked, you wouldn't have wanted to go home.
He did ask me on a second date, so it didn't scare him off.
At least he knew what he was in for then.
Exactly. Well, Not on the first. You can't throw that in first date.
Well, it wasn't. It was first date was over and this was another night. Bumped in. Technically second time.
Okay. Although he was lovely. It was just, when you know, this is the thing, right? See, when you turn 30, honestly, somebody told me this other day, I think I said it on my podcast, there's a shift. You just have no bullshit. You're like, do you have this? And do you want this?
And if you don't, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And that's the thing. Like 25 is too young.
25 is too young, guys. It's too young for us.
Yeah.
We need to be a bit older. Mm-hmm. Although it'd be nice if I liked older men. That would be great. I do. I just need to find the right one.
I know.
He'll come.
He will come.
He will come. So anyway, that's my first single story. Welcome to the single life. One date. Woo! Not going very well, but
single in Sydney.
And I kind of just can't deal with any of them dating after. I'm just over it. Can't do.
No, we need her to meet a man in person.
I know, but sure, I haven't even been out the door, have I?
No.
Right. No, honestly, somebody sent me this today, and I actually was like, this is the funniest thing. Guy I was with years ago slid into my DMs, telling me he wants to be my slave, and sent me €25.
What?
€25 though, like that is fucking like you can't pay €25 for someone to be your slave. Like, if you're gonna pay me, like,
that's bizarre.
I know, but like, would you not die if that happened?
Oh, I would, but I'd keep the €25.
100%.
Could have pennies on.
No, I can't cope. So you don't get to experience this, right? When, I got, like, a lot of people have said that they got really drunk on Christmas or Christmas Eve, and they rang their ex, drunk texted their ex so many times, and rang him while he was with all his friends. I am absolutely mortified waking up. I would have never done that. It was just Christmas.
Aww.
Yeah, you've never experienced the drunk text life, and I was one of those people years ago. I would have drunk texted, but never, ever, ever have I done it since I became emotionally aware.
Yeah. And
I always say to people, if you're about to drunk text your ex, or you're about to drunk text anybody, wait 24 hours, and then if you want to do it in the morning, I allow you. You're like, you don't know with it. So have you never fell out with Niall and then like drunk texted him an angry message?
No.
You and your perfect relationship. Fuck's sake. But no, I wouldn't do it anymore. Depend on circumstances.
I know, but it's also not the end of the world if you do it, and so many people do it. Do you know?
Yeah, we're in this together, guys.
Let's not make her feel bad.
No, this one. So every St. Stephen's Day, my Down syndrome aunties come over for dinner, and after the dinner they usually have a wee glass of wine, and they love it. Usually they don't complain. However, they kept saying that their drinks were very yucky. Anyways, after 1.5 glasses each, my father investigates the issue. Turns out we had accidentally given them both glasses of poaching.
Oh my God. They'd be lit.
My whole family went into panic mode. We had to give them gallons of water and take them on a walk. Have you ever tried poaching?
Oh, it is potent.
But like,
below the idea.
So poaching was my first drink.
Was it?
I remember.
Did your mummy have it in like a vodka bottle?
Yeah, I think I said this in the podcast with my dad, but he had a River Rock bottle under the thing, and like we stole it and took it to the play park and drank shots of it.
No.
But like projectile vomiting all over the place. Like poaching is literally, like, if you don't know what it is, like Irish. It's literally like 90% alcohol or something like that. So it would literally send you to the moon, and I'm pretty sure it's illegal.
Mm-hmm. Made in the bathtub.
It's illegal, so we won't. That's an anonymous Christmas story. Okay, so then all those things were literally confessions of everyone getting with their boss. It's kind of like a normal thing.
Yeah.
And then
we've concluded everybody must sleep with each other at Christmas.
Everyone just gets with everyone. And
they're being Murray at Christmas.
Murray?
What
do you mean?
Like, they're being very merry at Christmas.
Oh, I thought you said like as in Mary as in
Neil Murray.
No. I thought you meant like Mary as in like the mother of Christ.
Oh, like the Virgin Mary.
I was like, I don't think that's the vibe right now.
No, like Merry Christmas.
I know, but I just think when the drink's in, the what's out. That's what my man and dad always say. Drinks in, what's out, and everyone looks good. And at
the Christmas parties as well. They're always wild. And
then you're always a wee bit lonelier at Christmas. So like you're kind of like looking for this validation. So you're like, yeah, my boss is the biggest validation I can get. So I have kissed for my boss once, like years and years ago when I was working in a bar. Kissed him on Christmas, but then you know what? It's not worth it because you get nothing but stick.
Yeah,
like nothing but stick. Then from
does
then
everybody
on,
find out? Everybody always finds out.
Everybody always finds out, and then you're just left with getting sick all the time at work, and you're just mortified because you never speak about it ever again, and it's just so awkward. Like, no, I definitely wouldn't recommend it anyway. But there's only me and Kyle and you at our Christmas party. I don't know, Kyle's questionable too, to be fair. Anything goes with Kyle. But okay, so the next section is, what is your favorite Christmas present?
You go first. I can't think.
I think my favorite Christmas present is what my mum got me this year. If anyone's seen it on my Instagram story, my mum made a scrapbook of everybody holding a sign that said "Merry Christmas, Sinead," and like there was like a handprint of my niece. There was like all these letters, and that was just so thoughtful. And you know what's so good? I've always done like thoughtful present stuff, and like mum used to always ask me like, what do you want, and like years ago to send me money. I'm like, please don't send me money, like just give me a card, that's all I want. Like, and then like it's mad now that like I just got that, and I was like, I've never expected to like bawl my eyes out at my Christmas present, but that is actually the best Christmas present that I could ever imagine. And I hope that
it's always like the homemade thoughtful gifts that always stand out though, don't they?
Yeah,
like those are, well, you can't rebuy them.
Yeah. Or when I was younger, I got a scooter and I was really excited.
Rollerblades when I was younger. Loved them.
Yeah, I know.
Loved them.
What's yours?
I don't really know, to be honest. Like, I feel like...
What about your favourite present this year?
My favourite present was probably everybody's presents around the dinner table. Like, that sounds so soppy. But it was.
I know. It was
like,
so nice.
even this year, I was like, Denial, you know what? I don't want for anything. Like, don't get me anything. Like, he still got me some stuff, but like, I was like, I'm honestly just so content and happy with everything right now.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like a children's thing as well.
Yeah.
Because there's just, you know, like a typical Christmas for me would be, and it's different now, you're older.
Yeah.
It's more about spending time with people and them all being off work. Mm-hmm. Like, how nice is that like when you're with your family or your friends, like nobody's working, so you like play loads of games, and it's actually so amazing. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, why don't we do this more often? But we do stuff like that a lot. Like, we will have like games nights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like when we were younger, I had Christmas morning, wake up, get our presents, and then we would all go to my granny's house, and then all the cousins would be there, and they were kind of a big family on my dad's side, so we'd all go to my granny and granddad's and have sip and like show off all our presents, and then all the mums and dads would like have wine and like have fun, and then we would have like a Christmas picture, and then we would just go back. But I just loved that.
Yeah,
it's different now. We don't have kids.
Yeah. And then it's like, what traditions will you make when you have kids? Like, I feel like you always...
Definitely everyone being together. Yeah. Like, you don't want to separate anyone. But then obviously it's hard because, like, you know, we could have kids here. It'd be weird, wouldn't it?
We'll be having them around sitting on those stairs, taking photos of them.
I know. Very cool. Is yours pretty similar to that? Or do you just have, like, your...
So Christmas Eve, we would always... Like, I would see my family on Christmas Eve. And then... my cousin would come over, and we would have like drinks and play like games, cards, whatever. And you know what? Some nights it just goes quite late.
You know, Christmas Eve, like
Santa Claus would be going to bed a bit tipsy, I tell you that.
I know.
And then Christmas morning we would wake up and like enjoy our presents, and I suppose mummy and daddy always would go down to the graves to visit, you know, the graves, and then come back and have our dinner. And our dinner is sort of like an all day thing. Starts with the starters, and then a couple of hours later then we've got our turkey, and then we have our desserts, and then we've turkey sandwiches, and it's just a whole day of eating, to be honest.
No, but I wouldn't eat my ma's starter. She has like a no, it is fucking rotten. Do you know what it is? Prawn cocktail.
I love prawn cocktail. Like Mario sauce.
Literally like no. That is
I
like,
love.
And I hate it. And then we would have like what do you call that roll? Arctic roll. That's what we would have that for our dessert. But it was more about the Christmas dinner. But that prawn cocktail, not for me. Not a vibe.
Are you on about that? What is it? The Christmas log?
No, it's literally like an Arctic roll from fucking Spar. It's like out of the freezer. Like, she just chops it up and we just eat it.
We have pavlova, but I've definitely carried that tradition on over from my mummy then.
Didn't need to know pavlova all night, did I?
No, but we had it the next day. It was lovely.
Oh, did you? Because we had so much food, but...
So much food.
Yeah.
You always do, though. It's always food comas all round. And then you need a nap. We always have naps as well. Christmas Day.
Yeah, and sit by the fire.
Yep. Yeah. Sorry, my voice.
Okay, right. So we also did a question box for, okay, what are our goals for 2023? Because Christmas is over now and we need to start making goals. So we're going to have a goal setting day. But I said like the 11th of January, because you know the way people try to start it on the 1st of January and you're like, you're just not ready.
It's just not happening.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
So what are your goals for 2023?
I feel like launch my own business.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No hints?
No hints.
Ah, come on.
Yeah. Oh, it's been in the pipeline a wee while now, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. So hopefully it all comes together early 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other goals?
I don't really have
You
any
need to
other-
think of them because you can't put it out into the universe without
Right.
bringing them forward.
Any other
Well, me and you
goals?
always do goals.
We do always do goals.
Yeah.
I feel like to get my like health and fitness back to its peak at what it was last year. Just like mind, body and soul.
Yeah.
But that's like just due to Christmas and all the madness as well.
Yeah.
And what else? I would love to see my family again next year at some point, or have them out here. Like I would love to get my mum and dad out to Sydney. So hopefully
I've not seen your mum and dad here. Have they been here?
No. So we booked, mummy and daddy both turned 60 in the year 2020 and we booked them flights to come over. We got them flights to come over during that, but then obviously the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously I was home there for such a long stint in the summer that it just hasn't been the right time. But actually, oh my God, my brother's landing in like, how many hours? 12 hours. I'll be picking my brother up from the airport. Excited. But no, hopefully get mummy and daddy out now next year. That's a major goal as well. And yeah, I suppose just like continue enjoying life and being happy and healthy and planning weddings and just having fun.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your goals?
So my goals is also to bring my whole family here, like including like my niece. I would love to get her out here with the whole family. Hopefully next year, probably around Christmas time or something like that as well. Would love to do that. I also really wanted to go to Hawaii for my birthday.
Oh yeah.
And like I just really want to go to Hawaii. I don't know why, random. I'd love to go back to America. Also want to do loads of like more events here and like kind of push out of my comfort zone and do a bit more speaking. Which is like something that I'm really scared of, but I know I just need to like say, I already said yes to one. I'm actually doing a speech for Australian endometriosis campaign, so it's like a big event. I think my speech is like 45 minutes, so it's basically about, you know, living with endometriosis and stuff like that. So I think like I'll be so passionate about it and it'll be easy for me to talk about, so that won't be too bad, and it'll be a whole different audience. So doing more speeches, like we have the membership site that I really want to get out and push myself, hire more people, investing more property business, and really want to get like deeper into my meditation practice as well. Because now that I'm here, like I haven't, even this month I have been all over the place with meditation.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I really want to start like a proper routine. Do you know what I really would like to start?
What?
The 5 a.m. club.
Yeah.
Like that book, The 5 a.m. Club. I'd love to start getting up at 5 a.m.
Sure, you practically do most days anyway.
I do,
when
but
we're
like
doing
every single day doing the same routine.
I know.
Would be lovely. And I really, really want to find something that's like, because exercising for me is obviously important, but I feel like I'm stuck at this. I'm not interested in any of the things.
Yeah.
I like yoga, little bits and pieces, but obviously I miss CrossFit and miss the things like that. And I just want to find something that I'm interested in. So I'm also going to start back at Gaelic.
Oh, amazing.
Come on, come with me.
No,
Come on, your brother plays for Tyrone. You've got a bit of talent in there somewhere.
I honestly don't. He took every ounce of talent. I am shocking.
But it's really good to make friends as well.
Yeah. I'd be there as like water girl.
Do you want to be a water
Yeah, I'll
girl?
be the water girl.
Okay. Because that was another question somebody asked us as well. They were like, how do you make friends in Australia? Because I'm just moving out there and some people are finding it really tough, and it is, because like, even to be honest, like at Christmas, like, you know, when you were doing stuff, I was like, oh, I really need to make other friends because I can't depend on Gemma forever. Like, she has a life. So I'm gonna do more events. It's about going to the events, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Just pushing yourself out of your own comfort zone.
Yeah,
because it can be quite scary and daunting as well, especially if you're coming to something for the first time and you don't know anybody. But then the next time you go to it, you'll know a couple of faces, and then that's how you then start forming relationships with people and just like going on coffee dates with people. And actually, you know, the best way is having a night out with someone.
I know.
I feel like that's how you make your good
It really
mates,
is. I feel.
isn't it?
I know. And you know what? Sometimes it's like, oh, we can't do things. We should do things sober and all this. And
Yeah.
I'd always make sure that when I'm doing women's circles, that like we only meet when we're sober. Like we try not to meet. Like it's just separating your drunk friends from your sober friends.
Yeah.
But I do think you do bond a lot when you're drunk.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's because
I think it's because people like open up a wee bit more to you,
Yeah.
and they're like a wee bit more vulnerable, show their like insecurities to you a wee
Yeah.
bit more. It's just easier, I think. Sometimes it gives people more, what do you call that? Dutch courage. Yeah.
Courage.
Dutch courage. You know, whenever you have like a couple of drinks in.
Yeah, and inviting people. I feel like you're the queen of making friends, to be honest, because you have loads of friends. But you've been here.
I've been here 5.5 years.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But I do have a good group of friends. But I mean, 5.5 years ago, I didn't know one person.
Very true.
Not one person.
And I think we're so blessed now with the likes of Instagram. Because when I first got here, I never met anyone off Instagram. And although I did meet you off Instagram, but like very like randomly, it wasn't like, hey, do you want to meet up? Whereas
Yeah.
you can actually do that, and you can see who. That's why Instagram can be used to your advantage as well, because you can actually see what other people are doing, and if they're into the same things as you, you can, you know, find ways to like meet up with them and just say a yes and invite people.
Invite people.
Like actually be like, hey, do you want to go for a coffee? Because I think like we're so scared of rejection sometimes. Oh, Gemma, everyone's asking about the wedding. Not to be announced. Not yet.
What is it asking you?
Oh, they're just asking, when is it?
It's in June 2024.
Did you submit it there? I feel like,
Well-
is that a big deal? I don't know. Is that a big deal when somebody says like they're... No?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's in June
No?
2024. So we're like a year and a half out, which is mad. Like it'll fly in.
Yeah, it'll literally fly in.
Yeah.
All gone blazes, and it'll literally be the best wedding ever. And one thing that I love about Gemma as well, like Gemma knows how to throw a party, knows how to host, but it's so mad when you go back to her parents' house and realise, oh, okay, this is where she gets it from, because your parents are very accommodating to loads of people.
Yeah.
And they like a lot of people around.
Yeah.
Like do they have a family barbecue every Saturday?
Yeah, yeah. My dad does a big breakfast on the barbecue every Saturday.
Yeah. So and loads of people come over to the house, don't they? So like that's where you get it from. My family wouldn't do that as much. We'd go out for dinner together, but we wouldn't like have like big things like that. So that's where
Yeah.
you get your love for hosting.
Yeah, I think so.
Off your dada.
Oh, my dad.
Off your dada. And people are just asking, are we coming back to Ireland this year?
I mean, I don't really have it in my plans. You kind of sort of loosely have it, do you?
Loosely.
I
want to come home in the summer. But at the same time, I'm not like, right now I'm really happy.
Yeah.
And I'm really finding like nice routine, nice friends, nice, you know, being creative and work. And I'm just like, okay, we'll see. But then it also might start getting cold.
Yeah, I know. And once the winter hits, it might be different. Although maybe we'll start doing a bit more work then. It's been
Christmas
hard.
silly season has been a wee bit silly.
Season's
There's
been too
always
silly.
a million things to do here, and loads of parties, family. No, like it's always someone's birthday. So there's always something on.
Yeah, always something on.
But don't talk to me in January.
No, we won't want to know. Well, actually, it's Michaela's birthday in January.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
That's fine. It's
That's
the
fine.
end. It's the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. I feel like I wanted to keep this short and sweet and just kind of keep it like a quick Christmas special, because I know people are just like chilling about their house and they're not doing like, you know, like when you're on the buzz, you're like out for a walk, listen to your podcast, getting motivation. This is kind of like chill, have a cup of tea,
Yeah.
do your hoovering.
Yeah.
I actually listened to 3 podcasts today whenever I was
sorting your house?
sorting my house. Yeah.
Throwing out all the wrapping paper.
I had no presents, so
No.
I only had the one present. Oh, guys, I know this is like depressing episode of Sinead.
It's not depressing. Do you know
honestly,
what?
it was amazing.
Yeah.
I just was hit hard on Christmas Day, and then like I like was able to rationalize it in my own brain and be like, no, it's grand. But I'm allowed to cry and feel through it. I felt
You
through it.
definitely are. And you know what? A lot of people would have found the holidays very tough. Those that are grieving and...
Hi everyone. Sorry that we just cut out here. The recording actually messed up a little bit. And we're at Kyle's house now because we're editing the podcast. But it actually cut out, and sorry you missed the last few minutes there, but hopefully you had a nice little listen. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, and thank you so much for all your reviews, and I hope you all had an amazing Christmas. Hi everyone. Sorry that we just cut out here. The recording actually messed up a little bit. And we're at Kyle's house now because we're editing the podcast, but it actually cut out, and sorry you missed the last few minutes there, but hopefully you had a nice little listen. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, and thank you so much for all your reviews, and I hope you all had an amazing Christmas.